Cancers, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Turtle Tarot and this is your reading for the week ahead. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Cancers this week? Firstly, you have the Nine of Cups. A lot of signs have got this week. Oops. Queen of Wands, Seven of Cups, Death, and the Ace of Wands. So as always, I'll talk you through these cards first and then clarify and get more out of them. Nine of Cups is really cool to have, especially your first card out. You're really liking the person you've come to be. I was meditating before I even started your reading. I tried to meditate. Try being the keyword. And I was getting this feeling that you may be in this place this week, or coming into the energy of being on such a high and really liking your life, or who you are at least in your life. You're going to see a bit, or have recently seen a bit, of contradictions to that. And you're not letting it get you down. And when I say contradictions to that, I mean sometimes when we really like ourselves, there's going to be people that try to test us and try to sway you, or try to weaken your stability and weaken your grounding of, oh, you really like yourself? Why? Should you? Are you sure? I wouldn't. I don't know if I'd have your confidence if I had that hair. Whew. I don't know. There's something where there's going to be someone in particular potentially testing your confidence in yourself and how much you really like yourself. And I really like it because you're going to be like passing the test straight away. And you, like, I just feel like you like yourself so much, so genuinely this week, and you like your life, and you like how you act, and you like how you walk, and Nine of Cups just feels so good to me because it's not reliant on outside things. It's purely you liking who you are because you know you are good, because you do not need everyone else to approve of you. And I feel as if specifically there is someone that isn't approving of you, and you're just like, oh, okay. And you're not letting, like, you're not reacting the way they want you to react. You're specifically, I think, reacting in the opposite way to what they want you to react, and it's probably grinding their gears more. But I really, really like it. I love this. You're happy, and that sometimes annoys people. And if that annoys someone, you know that's probably someone that shouldn't be around you. Queen of Wands is the energy of being very magnetic and very attractive. So not only are you physically glowing, because I get this with a very physical side, because with the Empress and with all the other cards, I always try to make a point that it goes beyond the physical, because your physical appearance is like the least important part of you. Obviously you don't really get to choose what you're born looking like, right? However, with the Queen of Wands, I always feel called to tell you that you do look great. You do look great on the outside too, even though it's not important. It's still somewhat, you know, some of us care about that side, right? So you are glowing physically this week. There's a glow to you. Some of you could have been on vacation recently or on holiday, because it's like you're tan, you're glowing, there's something about you where you just look healthy. You look like you're shining. But also, you're magnetic on the inside. There's something where you're also really, really, really attracting good things to you because you're doing good and feeling good. And that's kind of tying in with that Nine of Cups. If you're feeling good and liking yourself, you've got lots of abundance coming towards you because of the way that you are acting in the world. You're not, like with all the sunflowers, I just feel like you're putting out a very happy energy in every circumstance you find yourself in. And there's a specific room this week that isn't particularly like bright that you're going to be brightening up. You're going to be that sun in that dark room. You're going to be brightening up the world for other people. I don't know what room that is. It's very, very random to come through, but it could even just be, I don't know why I'm getting at a dinner table. So you could just be at a very, like, what's the word? A very, like, I was going to say dead. A very dead dinner. a very dead dinner. I don't know what that means, but it's just like the energy in the room is and you're going to be brightening it up. You're going to be the life of the party or something. Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is illusions. Stay delusional. Stay delusional. There's nothing wrong with being delusional. There's nothing wrong with convincing yourself and making yourself happy. Now, stay grounded in reality. There's balance, always. Balance is key. But also, if something is helping you to see it in a skewed light, continue doing that. I don't know what that means. I feel as if specifically this is your relationship with someone. Platonic or romantic, there's someone around you very closely that you may have a way of viewing them in order to stay polite or kind or something. Like, you know you have to treat them in a certain way, you know how you have to act in a certain way, you know how you have to view them from a certain way. I feel like this is so weird, but I feel like you might have a parent that you have to treat like almost like you have to treat them like a stranger or even like a guest or something. It's so weird. Like, you have to, there's someone in your life, like a figure like that you have to not see them like that figure. You have to see them as a passerby, or as, in order to treat them politely or something, in order to treat them, there's some way of viewing them. There's a picture you're painting them in your mind that helps you treat them. Not that you would treat them with anything but respect, it just seems as if you're finding it easier to treat them with kindness if you see them as someone separate from your like guardian or something. It's so weird. And others of you that won't resonate at all. It could even be the opposite way around. It could be a child, and there might be a complicated relationship there where you are finding it easier to treat them. And it seems like it could be a very complicated situation though, either way. But you're separating yourself from like your feelings or something, and it's somehow healing the situation to take a step back and treat them more. I don't know, some of you, this could be you like having a restart, and that's why I'm saying treat them like a stranger. Maybe you're saying like, let's start over. I don't know, because you then have the Death card, which is rebirth, starting over. So some of you might be starting over completely scratch with someone very close to you, in order to go like, it's almost like a truce. You might call truce on someone if there's been a bit of a unhealthy or complicated relationship. It's gonna bother me, okay. Ace of Wands is the energy of excitement and a spark coming back into your life, and I feel like there's a new path you're going down, whether it be in career, whether it be in love. There is an attraction, and this seems like a breath of fresh air. There might have been a lack of excitement in your life, of things just being a bit dull, and there's something that is exciting you. There's a path that is pulling you in, a person that is drawing you towards them, but whatever it is, it's like for a while you were lacking this excitement, this thing that like makes you want to get out of bed in the morning, this thing that makes you excited for life. There's some type of like path you're about to go down or be called towards or called down, that you go, yeah, that's my path, that's where I'm supposed to be going, that's where I'm supposed to be traveling, or that's the career I'm supposed to be moving towards. That is what excites me, that's what pulls me in. And there's a brand new, this is right after the rebirth card. I feel like you're deciding you want to change, you're deciding you need to make a change in your life, and then you're going and changing it. You're going and making that change happen pretty quickly. Clarify the Nine of Cups. You have the Temperance card, Sagittarius. Clarifying the Nine of Cups. You're very, 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 very balanced. I feel like there's a sense of ease of you're finding it easy to stay in a very happy energy. Again, no matter who is around you or who is trying to convince you or shake your confidence, you're easily letting it like slide. You're letting it slide, and I don't mean that in a way of like a lack of boundaries or letting anything like go that you should. It's like you genuinely, somebody is trying to get a reaction out of you and you know that, and so you're like, I'm just gonna let it go. Like there's this feeling of like, the sun is warm, the grass is green, and that isn't gonna bother me because they want that to bother me, and I'm not gonna let it bother me. I'm happy, I'm solid, I like myself, I'm a good person. I'm not going to bite when they want me to bite. Like there's something where you're staying very balanced no matter who is trying to upset you. Clarify the Queen of Wands. You have the Eight of Pentacles, the Magician. You're manifesting a work opportunity, or manifesting a career change or a career upgrade or a promotion, or it's even like a job, a business. You could be creating a small business or creating your own business, but you've created, like with the Magician here, you're very magnetic and you're pulling things in. I think I already said that with the Queen of Wands. Your energy is a magnet. Your energy is attractive, and so it's attracting good opportunities. It's attracting positive manifestations because you're already in this energy of having everything you need. You're seeing more and more of everything you need. You're like, I can't explain it. It's so nice though. And it's around your job, it's around money, it's around income. If it's not a job working for someone else, it's going to be a job working for yourself, but you are manifesting good, like, opportunities. I don't know why, it's quite exciting. I want to know what it is. Clarifying Seven of Cups, you have Queen of Pentacles reversed. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Also, I want to go backwards. I want to go backwards for some reason. Cancer. There could be a job you're manifesting for a Queen of Wands. There could be a job or an opportunity connected to someone that is very, very, like, this person is abundant themselves. This person is attractive themselves. This person is a manifestor themselves, and they've grown a lot of success, and there's something where you could work for them or work alongside them in some way. Or that's you, and someone's going to be working alongside you. It's almost like you could have a personal assistant soon, or someone's going to be you're going to be a personal assistant or something. I don't know, it's like you're working with someone very closely though. Anyways, got off track. Queen of Pentacles, clarifying the Seven of Cups. Queen of Pentacles is like homebody. Queen of Pentacles is very secure. Queen of Pentacles is very stable, has more than enough, likes to collect a lot of things. With the Seven of Cups, now Queen of Pentacles is also maternal. Very maternal. So it's very interesting that I said to you something about a parent or something about a caregiver that is like, I feel, and it's reversed. Like, I feel like there's something here where you are detaching from a child of yours or a parent or somebody that is like that kind of figure to you. It could be a niece or nephew, could be uncle, aunt, whatever it may be. It's just like there's a feeling of you detaching and letting go of the, like, who they were supposed to be, if that makes sense, and you're painting them and you're letting yourself see them in the light you want to see them in the light that you like. I can't explain it better because there's an illusion there. So either you're breaking the illusion and seeing them for who they are, or you know who they are, but you're choosing to paint them in an illusion in order to treat them in a much more healthy way, like, if that makes sense. Like, some of you are very I feel like you automatically treat people how you're treated, and there's something where you're breaking that cycle and you're like, I want to treat you better than you treated me, but in order for me to do that I need to see you in a different light. Like, I don't know, it seems Clarify the Death card. You have the Six of Wands. Some of you have evolved into very successful people. You're already successful, but it's just something where your workplace or your career or your life in general has upgraded or is about to upgrade significantly to the point where you are almost reborn. You've shifted. People that meet you and haven't met you in 2 years, haven't seen you in 2 years, are having to reintroduce themselves, or they're saying things like, do you remember me? Like, that's this energy of Six of Wands. Hey Cancer, do you remember me? like this is this feeling of you've upgraded so much, you've leveled up so much, or you've moved forward with your life so much, and you've become a new version of yourself so often that it's almost very much like people questioning if you would remember them because you've done so much, you're so busy. Whatever this is though, I feel like this is the energy of coming back to the Nine of Cups at the start and me saying somebody's trying to burst your bubble and you're not letting them. You're succeeding so high. There is so much like accomplishment and so much amazing energy around you that you have been reborn into, that you've not let, like others would have let a lot of stuff stop them from moving to the height that you've moved to. You've kept going forward. You've not let anything pull you down. You've stayed on your path no matter what tried to like obscure you or stop you. You've continued down the path you wanted to go down, and that's why you're succeeding. Now I feel like others that have been dealt the same obstacles, or even obstacles that were smaller, are a little bit upset that you're succeeding. However, you're still not letting it get you down. Like there's this feeling of you, like what's that song? It's like, ain't nothing gonna get me down, ain't nothing gonna break my stride, ain't nothing gonna slow me down. Oh no, you got to keep on moving. That song. That's this, like you're on this high level and nothing, with the rebirth card, anything that's trying to stop you, anything that's trying to bother you, any person that's trying to burst your bubble, you're like, haha, cute. Anyways, back onto what I was doing. Like nothing is bothering you this week, at least. But I feel like it's honestly, with these major arcanas, you in general are unbotherable at the moment. Clarify the Ace of Wands. You have the Moon and Judgment. The Moon is your card, Cancer. With Judgment, I said you're making a decision to go down a new path. Some of you, you're going down, like, I feel like you're already successful in your own ways and you've already succeeded down your own things. But there's something now where there's a level of you need to try something new, or you need to try, like, getting out of your comfort zone, or trying, like, traveling somewhere new, seeing a new landscape, or there's just this need for different, or a need for change, or a need for trying to break out of your normal routine. You're making that decision. You're making a big decision to maybe travel, to maybe move, to maybe... It's a hard decision to make, but you know that it needs to happen. You feel called, you know it's time. With that Ace of Wands, it's pulling you. It's so attractive that you have no choice but to follow it, if that makes sense. Is it, I was going to say that movie Brave, which makes a lot of sense. You're being brave. Where she sees these little sparks or something. She sees these things and they pull her into the forest. I can't remember what they are. It might not be sparks, but there's something that she ends up following through the forest. Magical stuff. That's this Ace of Wands. There's something that is just pulling you. There's something that's drawing you down a path, and you know that it's your path. You know it's meant to be. With the Moon card, there is mystery here. So there is, like, you don't really know why. You don't really know why you're called to something. You don't know why you're called to some place. Or someone. You're not really sure. But you just know that you are, and it's such a strong pull of your emotions that you have to follow it. You're following that calling, like that wolf with the full moon, right? You're called and you must go, but you don't know why. But you know that you're going to go. You know that you're going to do it, and you know you're making a hard decision, but it has to be made because you're not, like, that pull doesn't come from nowhere. There's a reason. Follow it. And I feel like you are following it this week. That urge, whatever this is. And also ignore everyone else. Ignore everyone. Do what you feel called to. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Total Tarot Tuesdays.